Is it too late to pick my September TBR? Hey, hi, hello guys. I'm in the biggest reading slump of my life. No, probably not, that's a bit dramatic, but I'm in a big reading slump. Even though we're in September already, I still think we pick our September TBR, and I think I'm gonna do a prompt jar, or like maybe prompts on like a spinner to pick my TBR, just because I don't want it to be a spinner that actually chooses the book. I still want to have some say in choosing the book. I'm gonna put some prompts in a spinner and I'll be back. Let's do that. I am back. I have just finished making the spin wheel with all of the TBR prompts that I could think of or that I found online. I have found 26 different prompts and I put them all into a spinny wheel. I think I'm gonna pick 5 books. I think, yeah, maybe 5 books. 5, and then it will be 6 with this one, and that I honestly think is a bit ambitious. Yeah, this might actually end up being my TBR for September and October. Let's spin the wheel. Okie dokie. It's really making a noise. I don't like the clapping. Let's turn that off. As you can see, it says a book with love in the title. There's only one that I can think of. I can only think of Love on the Brain, but let's have a look anyway. Lovely? Does lovely count? Hey, does lovely count? I don't know if lovely would count or not, because we've got a caught this cruel, why can't I say that? Got a caught this cruel and lovely. Does lovely count? Love. 13 from Luco with love. If I'm being so honest, I thought I only had one book with love in the title, and I thought it was Love on the Brain, okay? But we also have with Luco from Love. From Luco with Love by Mariana Zapata. And I'm counting this because apparently I underestimated but also overestimated how many books with love in the title I actually had. I caught this cruel and lovely. In my head, I want to choose this one, okay, from Luke with Love. I kind of want to choose this one, but at the same time, me and Maddie and Jasmine, we've been saying that we want to buddy read this for so long, so I think it's time we finally do. So I think I'm going to choose Love on the Brain. It's the last remaining Ali Hazelwood book that I own that I have not read, so that's why I think it is time for me to read this. And it has been on my TBR for a while. I'm also kind of scared to read it though, just because it is her older stuff and I've been liking her newer stuff more. That being said, I don't know. I may like it. I don't want to go into it with bad like expectations. I'm gonna choose this one. I want to read that. Prompt number 2. A blue book. Interesting, interesting. A blue book. Am I supposed to pick out all my blue books? This is crazy. Is that what I'm supposed to do? That's kind of crazy. Some of these look blue and some of them look kind of... Some of them don't look that blue. Some of them look kind of green. Guys, this is low-key kind of hard. I don't like this prompt. Can I choose a new prompt? I said that's blue. Oh, that's blue. That's just... Sky is just yellow. Blue. Blue. You know what? I'm putting the Christmas book back. We don't gotta do all that. Yo, is that blue or white? Is it blue or white? Guys, I think that's white. You know what, this is making me realize that I'm low-key kind of colorblind or something. Is that blue? We've got a lot of blue books here. Surprisingly enough, we have a lot of blue books. We have more blue books than I thought. We've got 14 blue books out of the 95 books that we are choosing from. Is it bad that I don't want to read any of them? These ones I'm putting back and I'm going to choose between them ones there. Even though I don't know why these ones look bluer than them ones, but I promise you they're all the same amount of blue. While I was putting some of the books back, I realized this one is also blue. This also has a blue cover. So this is also in the running. Me and my friend were saying that we might buddy read this month. Like, it could happen, it could not. So either way, it could be read this month. So I don't know whether to add it in because of this prompt. But then I also feel like this is cheating now because this is 2 buddy reads that I've like sneaked in here, but I didn't mean to do it. Like the prompts chose this. If I did make this into the TBR, it's more likely that this will be read than like another book, because at least I have like thoughts wanting to read it originally. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. I've decided. For a blue book, I have decided to go with A Faked It in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. Even though part of me, like a big part of me, was telling me to choose Neon Gods. I'm sorry, I changed my mind. I see myself more likely to pick this up than picking this up. And that being said, even if I still chose to put this on my TBR, I still see myself picking this one up either way, you know? So may as well try and get through the TBR. Like, let's actually help myself here and put this one up. And please let me know if this is blue. I think this is blue. I'd say this is blue. Would you say this is blue? A modern retelling of Hades and Persephone that's as sinful as it is sweet. I'm so scared to read this. Low-key. We'll see. I don't know if it's my usual type of books. I don't think I've ever really read a book like this before. So I'm a little scared going into it, but it's fine. All will be well, hopefully. Let's do our third pick. I don't like looking. I like it to be a little surprise. Number in the title. See, I think in my head I only have like 2 books that I can remember with a number in the title. So let's actually see which ones we've got. How many we actually have. Killer Kingdom, King of the Wicked. One Dark Window. Yes. One Last Stop. Does this count, Mr. Wrong Number? I'm gonna count it, because number is technically in the title. We've got 4 options for number. You know what? I could go fantasy, because we don't have much fantasy on the TBR. Well, actually, I don't know what Neon Gods is. I really don't. Wait, this looks so quick and fun. I just skimmed through it and it looks really fun. I kind of don't feel like a fantasy. I'm not gonna choose this. I don't really feel like a fantasy, or I don't feel like this type of fantasy. I think Head Empty. The Raven Boys is amazing and I'm loving it, and I'm loving all of the fantasy elements, but I think after just reading the series back to back, I do need a little bit of a break with fantasy stuff. Like if I was to read a fantasy, I think it would have to be either like a YA low stakes type vibe. We also have One Last Stop, which has been on my TBR for a while. Like I kind of do really want to put this up there. I don't think it's its time. I really don't. I see myself reading it, I see myself loving it, but I just don't see myself reading it in September or October. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Pick. Can someone pick? I was gonna say, can someone pick for me? But the book actually fell out of my hands. So I think that was the universe telling me to choose this one. Okay, our 4th pick. So this is our 2nd last pick. Let's see what it is. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know. Hey, wait, I could have had both. LGBTQ plus. Damn. Okay, so I could have chose this either way, apparently. I actually don't know what this is. I'm just gonna pull it down just in case. We have our books. We have another 4. One of them I'm not entirely sure if it is or if it isn't. I actually don't know. First, we've got Radio Silence. I need to read this one for my friend. Me and my friends are going to do an annotation swap. I need to read this and annotate it for her. So honestly, this could be good. We have Feybound. We've got Call Down the Hawk. I actually don't know if it's an LGBTQ plus book. I don't want to read the back either. I'm scared to read the back because I haven't finished the book. Like The Raven King. I haven't finished The Raven King, so I'm actually not sure. And lastly, we have The Scratch Daughters, which I do really want to read. My sister did just annotate this as well. I think we are going to go with Radio Silence. Yes. Now for our last book. I don't want to look. I'm scared. Start of a series. Why do I feel like start of a series is setting me up for failure? No, I don't think so. Start of a series, we're gonna start a whole new series? What series do we start? That is the start of a series, but this involves buying the rest. This we already actually have the rest on the shelves. Hey, nah, you know what? Put all these back. I know what I'm doing. This works out so well. Guys, I didn't even need to think about that really. I've decided to go with Immortal Dark by Tigis Germa, and I chose this because I want to read it. Okay, it is the start of the series. It's a new release. It's come out this month, September, and this is actually the perfect prompt to start this because I wanted to read this either way. Wait, this actually looks like a good, decent TBR that I actually will probably get to. These are all the books that like I've been needing to read. So it's good. These are the books on my TBR. Let's go through them again. 5 of them is what we've chosen together, and this one is what I was currently reading. We've got The Raven King. This is what I'm currently reading, so I want to finish this fairly soon, probably today or tomorrow. Hopefully, but honestly probably not. Prompt number 1 was a book with love in the title, and we've gone with Love on the Brain. Me and my friends are gonna buddy read this, hopefully this month. The second prompt was a book with a blue cover. I've chose Neon Gods. I also want to buddy read this with my friends, so hopefully we can do that this month as well. But I feel like there's no pressure on these books. I don't want any pressure with reading any of these. The third prompt was a book with a number in the title, and I chose A One Last Stop. This has been on my TBR for a long time, so I think it is time that I finally get to it. Then our fourth prompt was a book LGBTQ+, and that's why I've decided to go with Radio Silence. I have had plans to read this for a while now. Me and my friends are doing an annotation book swap, and I'm reading this one for her, annotating it, and then she is giving me Crooked Kingdom. So I think it's time that I actually do read this and annotate this for her so we can do that swap. And the fifth and final prompt was a book at the start of a series, and I have chosen Immortal Dark, and I'm so excited to read this one because this one is out now, like it's released now, and I do really want to read it. I've got it here, the ARC, and I've also got it on my Kindle. I'm so excited with all the ones that we've chosen. This feels doable. I don't feel overwhelmed. I feel whelmed. If you know any videos that could help me get through this TBR quicker, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the video, comment below what else you want to see me do, and I'll see you next time. Bye!